Hey guys, about a month ago, Dave Chappelle came out with a new Netflix stand-up special, and Netflix posted about a 10-minute clip of it to YouTube. And in it, for about 3 minutes, Dave Chappelle talks about COVID. And it's sort of inspiring just how many wrong things you can say within 3 minutes. So I just wanted to talk about some of the things that I think that he said that were really, really dumb. A lot of it is him responding to people criticizing him for continuing to do comedy shows in the middle of the global pandoozler. I have been a big Dave Chappelle fan. I don't always think that he's the funniest comedian, but I always think that he's really smart and that his stand-up specials are really interesting just to sort of hear his opinion on things. And he's like far from the only stand-up comedian who kept doing shows, but like I already knew Joe Rogan was an idiot, so hearing that he like never stopped doing shows isn't like surprising or disappointing or upsetting to me, but someone who I thought was smart like Dave Chappelle continuing to do it really sort of weighs on me. So he starts by saying that he was initially told by someone that probably he could go back to regular show business, regular comedy shows in around 2022. And he said there's just no way he could wait until 2022.
There's no fucking way I can wait that long.
Again, we're talking about Dave Chappelle, who famously took a 10-year hiatus from doing anything in show business. But he can't wait until 2022 when it's, not a public health risk to go and do stand-up comedy. It's like, yeah, I know I'm risking my own safety and my family's safety and all the people who come to my show's safety, but I sure do like it when people clap for me and laugh at my jokes. Makes me feel all warm and bubbly inside. And then he brings up that he did actually go on to catch COVID. And he says,
when a hero stumbles, well, the cowards rejoice.
And a couple things about that. First of all, he's describing himself as a hero, which is like, I am so brave to face this deadly disease. With all of you 10 feet back, 8 feet down, I make all the rules. Everyone wears a mask except me. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, you guys can stay in each other's laps, share drinks, I don't care. Anyway, I'm a hero. And then, he calls everyone who takes COVID seriously a coward, which is such a strange and dumb take. And, like, I really thought Chappelle was a smart guy. Maybe he's not a smart guy, but he's definitely an asshole. Like, imagine making fun of somebody for being afraid of a deadly disease that has killed, like, 2.5 million people at this point. Like, oh, are you afraid of a deadly disease? Little baby doesn't want to have serious health complications and die. I bet you're also afraid of house fires. Not me. I flick lit matches at my collection of scrap paper and gasoline, and yeah, my house caught on fire. But guess what? I just kept flicking matches, and I survived. So therefore, that was the right thing to do, and I'm smart for doing it. And this part where he, like, slams people who are happy at the fact that he caught COVID, sort of people who are happy at his misfortune, which I get. Like, that's not a... Like, that doesn't seem like a good thing to be happy at someone else's misfortune. But also, like, I didn't hear about this until just now, but if you had told me, like, hey, Dave Chappelle is still doing shows, and also, hey, Dave Chappelle just caught COVID, I'd be like, well, yeah, kind of serves him right. My tripod just gave up on life for a moment, so I'm sorry if this looks different now, but that's because it's different now. So, like, if you do something, and especially advocate for something that's dangerous or bad for public health, then yeah, people might take a little bit of joy in that thing coming back to affect you. So if I sit in my armchair for a second, he spoke aggressively about a group of people who expressed joy at a potential threat to his health, which may seem justified. But those people perhaps felt that their health, in a sense, was threatened when Dave Chappelle kept doing stand-up shows, all the while making jokes at their expense. So really, the two sides aren't so different. Except, like, one side didn't potentially expose others to a deadly disease, and one side did, so, like, those guys are the bad guys.
But there was a faction of people, the cowards, who said, you see that, Dave Chappelle? That's why we stay inside where it's safe, and we never try anything. Well, enjoy yourselves, motherfuckers, because I'm better now.
This is something that people misunderstand all the time, that like the individual risk is actually very low. That even if you're a little bit older, even if you have other health problems, that if you catch COVID, by far the most likely outcome is that you recover with no lasting health effects. That does not mean that this isn't the most pressing health crisis of our lives. It is so prevalent and widespread that even the tiny percentage of people that do have lasting health problems, that do die from it, is such an outrageously morbid number that I don't want to hang out too much because it will really bring the vibe of this video down. It's just this incredible sense of self-importance, like, don't worry guys, I'm fine, we can all calm down now. Like, hey dummy, we're not doing this for you. We didn't lock down for over a year, we didn't pour billions and billions of dollars into a vaccine because we're worried about Dave Chappelle's health. We're not even doing it for like my grandfather who has heart problems, or for my little brother who has autoimmune diseases. We're doing it for everyone. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Hope you're staying safe, hope you're staying healthy. I just wanted to rant about that for a little while. Hope you get your vaccine soon, and in the meantime, you know, just enjoy your hobbies.